The school bully decides to prank the new teacher. In front of everyone, he throws a live snake at her. The students hold their breath, but the next second, the teacher grabs the snake with her bare hands. The entire class freezes. The bully is stunned. Why isn't the snake moving at all? The teacher calmly explains, she's holding its weak point. The bully is instantly shut down. Worse, the teacher praises the snake. No one knows this yet. She was once a princess from ancient times. Back then, she returned victorious from battle. An assassin fired a hidden arrow at her. The princess ripped the arrow from her chest and hurled it back with full force. But the next second, the arrow turned into a dart and landed perfectly on a target. The princess stood there, stunned. Then she noticed a man on the ground, a teacher, pale with fear. He urges her to leave immediately. This school is full of notorious bullies, and he was already the 99th homeroom teacher. After saying that, he runs for his life. A wave of dizziness hits. The princess realizes the truth. She has transmigrated into a teacher's body. As a battle-hardened war goddess, why fear a bunch of minors? She scans the classroom calmly, then walks up to the bully. He's holding a dumbbell. She lifts it effortlessly and scoffs. This isn't heavy at all. She tosses it back casually. The bully is completely dumbfounded. Next, she stops by a girl doing makeup. She snatches the eyebrow pencil and starts drawing herself. Just a few strokes later, a perfect willow-shaped brow appears. The class grows curious. She turns to the blackboard, writes her name boldly, and announces loudly, she will be their 100th homeroom teacher. The bully stands up laughing. No teacher lasts 3 days here. Then, he slams a stick on the desk. If you don't leave today, you'll end up like this. The students cheer him on. The woman slams her palm on the table and declares, there's no student I can't conquer. She proposes a bet on the spot. If she survives 3 days unharmed, everyone must obey her. If she loses, she'll leave immediately. The class agrees instantly, and that leads to the opening scene. Not only is she fearless of snakes, she plays with it casually. She even tosses it toward a girl. The girl screams in terror, crying that snakes terrify her. The teacher looks confused. Wait, you're all afraid of snakes? Her tone shifts instantly and points straight at the bully. You knew they're afraid, yet you brought one into school. The girl nods furiously and turns on the bully. The class starts arguing among themselves. Watching this chaos, the teacher scoffs inside. These kids are way too divided. The next day, the school bully approaches with a cake, pretending to apologize. The next second, the teacher smashes the cake straight into his face. 1 minute earlier, the bully had stuffed an entire pack of bamboo charcoal powder into the cake. Every student was waiting to see the new teacher make a fool of herself. The class bell rings. The unsuspecting teacher walks into the classroom. The bully rushes forward, holding up the cake, but the teacher notices something off at a glance. She instantly sees through his trick. Without hesitation, she slams the cake into his face. The bully lets out an angry scream. Before he can react, the teacher shoves him outside. Charcoal powder sprays straight out of his mouth. His dignity is completely destroyed, and once again, he loses. Seeing his miserable state, the teacher calmly dips a finger into the cake and praises him in front of everyone. Knowing there's an art class today, she thanks him for bringing paint. The bully's face turns green. Just as he tries to run away, the teacher suddenly calls him back. She asks him to help hold the painting scroll. To assist her with the artwork, the bully's eyes light up instantly. A dirty idea forms. He secretly signals a nearby classmate, but the teacher notices it immediately. Following his gaze, she invites the classmate up as well. The student steps forward without hesitation. As the teacher pauses to think about the painting, the bully gives another signal. The classmate grabs the ink and splashes it straight at the teacher. But in a smooth turn, she dodges effortlessly. She catches the ink midair with her brush and flings it back at the bully. Once again, he becomes the class clown. He explodes in angry curses. The teacher shuts him up instantly and calmly continues painting. Gasps fill the classroom. An ink painting is completed on the spot. The entire class goes wild. It's like Van Gogh reincarnated. The teacher explains calmly. She was copying an ancient Chinese painting and introduces its history. The bully hears none of it. His mind is full of revenge. The bell rings again. The teacher rolls up the painting, turns gracefully, and walks out of the classroom. The students whisper among themselves. This teacher is nothing like the previous 99, but the bully is confident. Next class is shooting practice. This time, he'll make her pay. Soon, the teacher changes into shooting gear. Just as she's about to start the lesson, when the bully openly mocks her, he sneers she can't even use a bow, and has no right to teach. To humiliate her, he proposes a bet. They compete in archery. If he loses, he'll stop causing trouble. If the teacher loses, she leaves the class. The classmates start whispering. Everyone waits for her to fail, but the teacher is calm and confident. She accepts the bet without hesitation. She turns around and picks up the heaviest bow. The bully secretly celebrates. There's no way she can pull that. The teacher studies the modern bow briefly. The bully loses patience. He shoots first. The first arrow hits a 10. The class cheers instantly. He shoots 2 more arrows. Both land on 9. But the class is already celebrating. They think the bully has won. Then the teacher steps forward. She pulls out 3 arrows at once and steps back several paces. The class bursts into laughter. They're ready for disaster. The teacher moves clean and sharp. She knocks all 3 arrows and draws the bow effortlessly. The bully's eyes go wide. Her fingers release. 3 arrows fly together. All hit the center. The classroom falls silent. The bully refuses to believe it. He demands to inspect the bow. He pulls with all his strength. The string doesn't budge. Then his grip slips again. The arrow shoots toward him. The teacher reacts instantly again and saves his life. The bully is terrified. He nearly wets himself. The first thing the teacher does is check if he's okay. The bully finally recovers. He apologizes on the spot and promises never to cause trouble again. He bows deeply, but a student scoffs. The bully losing doesn't mean the class lost. A male student steps forward, trying to impress the girls. He boasts confidently. Tomorrow, he won't even let the teacher enter the classroom.